Management, Humanize book by Nodder and Grant. Introduction. The book under analysis explains the importance of prioritizing human resources for managing the business world and other spheres of social life. The authors criticize the daily routine in which people are involved because machines have become dominating tools for constructing reality. The automated environment created several adversities and hurdles for managers operating in a modern social setting. It also emphasized introducing new strategic schemes for managing the technological environment. Social media has become the leading tool in exchanging and sharing information within businesses and beyond, making it challenging for humans to operate by means of outdated managerial practices. In this respect, the authors call for returning to the roots of human communication and interaction in order to avert the computer revolution and develop a new business setting. More importantly, Nodder and Grant focus on the techniques that can make business organizations more human and provide guidelines for people who plan to integrate changes to their businesses. Main discussion. To provide supporting evidence, the authors have conducted extensive research on the main constructs of the modern business environment and how technological intervention influences it. In particular, they refer to reliable newspapers such as the New York Times, revealing information about the close connection of social media with the economic and political worlds. The strong synergy of these fields does not contribute to the humanization of the business environment because of a lack of mutual response to emerging events. Using this evidence, the authors describe in detail what obstacles businesses can face while acting in a social environment and how these obstacles can be eliminated through the humanization process. To sustain a competitive advantage, they should also understand that businesses should consider much deeper organizational issues, such as human resources management, crisis communication, and social infrastructure. These issues, however, are not confined to social media. While evaluating the current business environment, the authors pay attention to the role of social media in it. In particular, the book focuses on people's communication channels to exchange knowledge and information. Social network expansion can provide a number of advantages for businesses because it is one of the fastest means of spreading information. Nevertheless, the social media revolution creates new opportunities for consumers to disseminate negative feedback, which is difficult for business organizations to control. Using research by leading experts in sociology and social psychology, the authors have managed to establish the connection between social media expansion and its negative consequences for the overall improvement of the business environment. Although the book relates to the business and economic environments, the authors have managed to introduce difficult terms in a simplistic way so that the reader does not have to be an expert in the field to understand the main arguments. Additionally, the authors apply interesting and unexpected comparisons that widen the reader's comprehension of the cultural and social aspects of the business world. More importantly, the book can serve as a guide for individuals who want to gain a deeper understanding of how to humanize in a business environment and establish fruitful cooperation. Despite the consistency and reliability of the research, some controversial points need to be addressed. In particular, evaluating the business organization structure through the prism of automation and technology dominance does not provide an objective analysis of the real situation. In fact, it is impossible to consider human resources as part of the entire automated mechanism because humans should be prioritized over technology in managing a business environment. Innovation, advancement, and creativity are positive consequences of social development unless technology fully controls them. Therefore, the book consistently and cohesively introduces efficient techniques for developing new patterns of socialization that can contribute to problem-solving and decision-making processes. Promoting human resources management should be a priority for managers in a business organization because it enriches organizational cultures and enhances employees' motivation. The author does not provide the book's organizational plan in chronological order, which is not confusing. Rather, the authors skillfully create thematic nodes that allow the readers to assess the book's value and main purpose. They first refer to the analysis of an action plan that should be presented to avoid full dependence on automation. Additionally, the authors provide recommendations for improving the social environment in organizations and enriching corporate culture through developing new schemes and directions in communication, which should become more human. The book provides practical recommendations for students who want to enlarge their knowledge concerning how businesses can efficiently operate in a modern social environment. Therefore, it presents unique information about a modern social world and how businesses can adjust to these new challenges to enrich their organizational culture. Conclusion. In conclusion, the book focuses on strategies that can make business organizations more human despite rapid technological advancement. It also provides instructions for leaders who strive to integrate person-centered strategies in business. Finally, highlighting the urgent issues of social media expansion is also important for facing the challenges of the modern business world.